All right, so here we are with another seed. Got kind of lucky and ended up spawning pretty close to this village. So I kind of made my way in there, robbing the place, grabbing all of the stuff I could find. I found this house that was kind of on the top of the hill and decided that it would probably make a pretty good home. It also had a chest inside which had some emeralds in it. So I was like, I'll be taking that. Thank you very much, along with your potatoes. I also found this other house. It was kind of a two-story one a little bit further back, and I thought about taking it, but I liked the location of the other one. Then I found this guy that he was hopping on some stones, so I broke the stone underneath him, and he ended up getting this job, and I was like, wait, you can have a job with this? That's cool. So I politely closed the door behind me, and I went and I saw him, and I saw that he sold some iron boots, and I decided that with all of my luck, having just a little bit more iron would be really helpful. And since I had them from the house I had been messing with earlier, I thought, why not? So I put them on and we were good to go. Then I found this little cavern slash hole that was kind of nearby, and I quickly decided that it should be covered with dirt as quickly as possible. Otherwise, I was going to probably fall to my death inside of it. There was lava at the bottom. Then I decided to go mining and came across some iron actually pretty quickly, which kind of shocked me. And so I started breaking it up and I was slowly making my way. Then I realized that I needed a stone axe and not a wood one. And so I swapped that out. Then I found some copper and I also found some lapis all while I was mining in this thing and not very deep into the mine that I had made. So that was kind of cool. So I quickly grabbed all the stuff that I could find, and then I found this really big ravine, and I was like, oh boy, that's kind of crazy. So, came back to that one later. Then I started smelting up the one piece of iron that I found, and I ended up popping out in the large cave a little bit further down the road, and I kind of looked around, glanced to see if there was any imminent danger, to see oh wow, this is really big, saw some copper there, decided to walk over here, light it up, and then I decided, you know what, I think I'm gonna go back because my inventory was kind of full. So I ended up taking the lapis and making it into some blocks so that it would fit in my storage a little bit easier, so that I could do some enchanting later on, which went pretty well. Then when I was cave diving, I found all of this lava and I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is going to burn me to the ground. This is terrible. And so I quickly decided that I would cover it up with cobble and come back to it later, creating a safe path for me to continue. Unfortunately, that also made it kind of dark, which was a bit of a bummer, but oh well. I'm still in the quest for finding diamonds, and so far, no luck. I went back up to my house and decided that it was time to start adding on an addition because I had all that lapis, so I knew that I would eventually need to add on an enchanting room with a certain dimensions and stuff, and so I decided that why not, while I do this, I'd start adding on to the house and finally make a proper build. I sort of modeled it kind of off of the house already since I was just adding on an addition. I didn't quite know how it was going to end up looking at the end, and I kept on placing blocks in the wrong spot, and I was like, oh golly, this roof is going to look terrible, but I didn't really care because I was like, it'll look fine at the end of the day, whatever. I continued to build even as it started to get dark. You can see the villagers sleeping in my bed. How rude. But I was like, whatever. I'll just keep going and trying to figure out why this part of the roof isn't working and why it's going in a different direction. I didn't realize that the stuff worked properly. And so I kept on going down and getting hit and then going back up. But then I ended up getting shot by a bunch of skeletons, and I was like, oh no, this is terrible. So morning came, and I grabbed out this apple to eat, and so I pulled it out, and I was pointing at the door, and I opened it to try and eat the food, and a skeleton shot me by walking into my house. And that's how this seed ended.